Rachel, and I'm a karate instructor in Longthorpe, and my club is for teaching 4 to 6-year-olds, and they're called the Tiger Cubs. It was about a year ago I began this because there was lots of parents in the playground asking me, was there anything for younger children to do, because the main club, which was from about 8 to 16-year-olds, was up and running by my husband. And so because I'm a registered childminder and I thought this would be quite easy to do, I decided to embark on teaching 4 to 6-year-olds karate. And on the first night, I have to confess, I wondered what on earth I was doing, because when I went home I just took a nervous breakdown. There was about 11 boys and 4 girls, and the girls were just so perfect and so good, and the boys were testosterone fueled, I have to say, and I'm sure it must have been raining at school that day because they just didn't stop. What I'm here for is funding to help us buy more equipment to aid their training in a safer environment. The main thing being mats, which is very, very expensive. The mats cost about £900 for 36 mats for the hall. It's really a safer place for them to train on because it's a wooden floor at the moment, and particularly for my wee children in the winter times it's extremely cold for their feet. And so I'm really hoping that the Roundtable could help us with funding for getting all the equipment for the children to train in a much safer environment than what we have at the moment.
Is this a joint application between the Tiger Club and the Junior Club?
Well, yes, it possibly is, yes, because it will benefit the Junior Club too, yes.
Are there no mats or anything from the adult club?
There's no mats at all. I mean, the only place is our main headquarters down in Dunfermline has particular mats that they train on, but they're left down on their floor permanently all the time, so we can't, borrow them at any point, so we'd have to get our own.
My name is Bob Finlay, and I've come along this evening hoping to convince the Dragons that the Kinross-shire Volunteer Group and Rural Outreach Scheme is a cause deserving of your financial support. Now, the Volunteer Group is a well-respected transport and befriending organisation which has served the elderly residents of Kinross-shire for the past 27 years. The transport part of our activities specialises in providing a door-to-door service by private car for elderly and disabled residents. The befriending part of the service includes weekly supermarket shopping, visits to or appointments with dentists and opticians, and visiting relatives in hospitals and nursing homes. During the year, 240 elderly residents took advantage of our service. As last man in, I'll take whatever it is. If I could leave this evening with a cheque for £500, I'd be a very happy man. Thank you very much.
Based on the information that was presented tonight, which is why we wanted people to share what they're doing with people so they understand what's going on in the community, is that certain groups, A, need more money to operate, and B, are deserving of that money. So what we're going to have as we go through this is that everyone gets a minimum of 500, 4 groups will get an additional £100, taking it up to 600, and 1 group will get a bit more than that. And I'll find out at the end. So, in no particular order, the Kinross Vaulting Group, because we think you're nutters. £500 for the wheelchair curling club. You under fives. Boys Brigade. Meet the people that we give the money out to for a change. As mentioned before, quite a lot of the times we receive letters in and then we give out the money and we move on. Whereas this is actually quite nice to actually put a face to where the money's actually going. And hopefully as well you've got something out of it, because a lot of you have put a lot of effort into actually what you're presenting today, and a lot of thought into it, and a lot of thought into the work that you're doing. So again, a big round of applause for all you guys. Thanks very much.